Hey guys, how are you doing? So today I want to talk about a question we all have. Is anger always bad? Are there moments in which it's okay to be angry and moments where it's not okay to be angry? Well, the answer is yes, there are both of those moments. So we all feel many times, especially, well, I guess it has to do a lot more with people than it has to do with situation, like with the material things. We're angry because somebody, I don't know, was harsh to us, was unthoughtful. There's so many reasons. So when is anger bad? Let's start with the negative. So anger is bad when feelings, I allow them to become passion. All right? And most of the time when anger is not good, people either try to inflict a punishment and want to see somebody hurt, or they don't want to see anybody hurt, but they're getting back because of their hurt feelings. They want some sort of satisfaction for the feelings that I am having. And that's not really representing the justice of God, which we'll talk about in just a second. So I guess that here we can say that anger is bad, and I want to take word for word something that I read. I want to say it exactly like they said. I'm going to read this. When is anger bad? It says, irritability is the flaw of character where you allow yourself to be unpleasant, curt, ill-tempered with others for no other reason than that you do not happen to be feeling just right. So definitely we know if it's just because I'm not feeling right because of my subjectivity playing games against me, anger is not going to be right. And for mothers, for example, when I am angry with my kids and I let them know about it and I let my temper out and I lash out against them without any control where I'm not looking for their good, I've just had it, that would be a sinful action. That would be something that is not correct. It's not going to help anybody. With my colleagues, with my spouse, same thing. I have to understand what I'm looking for. So here we go into when is anger good, correct, and even holy. Jesus was angry a couple of times at least with his apostles and with the Pharisees, and that was a good anger. All right, so here is what it talks about, positive anger. Anger is not sinful when you are displeased with something that has gone on, but you don't desire to hurt anybody. Number 2, you dislike the fault, but you're trying to control your anger. And number 3 is when you seek to correct the hurt done in a reasonable way. When we are trying to not create maybe, but to bring upon whatever situation the justice of God, which is what we're trying to do as we work on ourselves, we're trying to become like Jesus. What would Jesus do? How would he react in this case? Would he keep silence or would he speak out, and in which way? So here are just a few tips on when anger is good, when anger is bad. And remember, most of the time out there in the people that surround us, even if it's hard to believe, what we see is more thoughtlessness than malice. People in general do not want to hurt us. In general. So keep that in mind. And then ask for the grace from the Holy Spirit. That's why we're fasting, we're praying, we're working on ourselves so that we can truly become imitators of Jesus Christ and his blessed mother. So that we can have, if ever, holy anger and not passions and bad feelings. God bless.